and welcome back to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. This video is a little bit different. I have to say a huge thank you to the guys over at Zavvi for sending me over 2 of the Fantastic Four retro carded figures. I've got Mr. Fantastic aka Reed Richards, and I've also got the Human Torch aka Johnny Storm. Now these are 2 figures that I've already got. If you want to check out the reviews for them, I will link them at the end of this video. But I've done each one of the figures in a 5-minute figure review. However, Zavvi UK offered these over to me and I was very pleased to receive them because I've been wanting to pick these 2 up because I wanted to create a bit of a kit bash and do a kind of half powered up, half powered down Johnny Storm. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to pull these apart and have a look at them in a bit more detail, but kind of merge them together if you like. Yeah, so do check out the videos at the end of this video to see the 5-minute figure reviews of these figures, and check the description of this video with a link to Zavvi UK of how you can get your hands on these 2 figures, and don't forget to use the discount code Jacob's Toys to get your extra discount at checkout. So without further ado, let's open these guys up. Now I don't want to go into too much detail about the figures themselves because, as I said, I have already done a full review on them. However, they did come as part of the Marvel Legends retro Fantastic Four wave, so we saw all members of the Fantastic Four, and we also got a couple of Pulse exclusives. One of the Pulse exclusives was a powered down Johnny Storm and also a translucent powered up Sue Richards. So what I'm going to do in this video is combine these 2 figures and make a single Johnny Storm. So I'm going to definitely going to take the arm part and the head and this back piece off of the Johnny Storm figure and put that on the Reed Richards. I think they're the fundamental parts of what I'm going to do. So if I just take this head off, these are quite easy to swap over, and you just pop the head off and pop it onto the other body. That requires no skill at all and is a pretty standard thing that you can do with most figures. Now for anyone wondering what I did with the lab coat, I used that on a custom Bruce banner. So I really have utilised as much of these figures as I possibly can. So back to this Johnny Storm. What I'm going to need to do is to remove the arms. Now they are slightly different body types. The Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, has butterfly joints in the shoulders here, and the Reed Richards doesn't. So I'm not going to be able to take them out there. I'm not going to be able to convert the butterfly joints over. So the best way of doing this is to remove it from the shoulder using the hot water, the heat and pop, or the boil and pop method, as a lot of people will call it. Basically all this means is you just heat up the figure. Just soften the plastic enough so that you can pull the limb off at the joint. Now because they use a peg system, most of the pegs on figures will match up. Now I'm kind of hedging my bets here that because these are part of the same wave, the joins are going to be quite similar, so I'm hoping that they will fit. So I'm just going to boil a cup of water, pop the figures in, and just pop the shoulders out just below the shoulder joint there. So this is the Reed Richards figure. It's a really cool figure, and this is the Johnny Storm Human Torch figure. Both of these are really cool and they were a much needed upgrade. People have been crying out for the classic look Fantastic Four for so long, and here he is. So what I've decided to do is to leave it here. I was going to mess around with the legs as well, but I decided that the actual little fire effects, the flame effects that you do get with the Human Torch were enough, so I didn't want to mess around with them too much. So it's really simply just changing the head and the shoulder piece and just popping those bits off at the shoulder joint using the hot water method. Once you've put them in the hot water, just run them under a cold tap and the plastic goes hard again, and it's there as good as new. Now because these pots are translucent, if you put a light behind them, they do let the light through, so put an orange light behind them and he does look a little bit more powered up. But I'm really pleased with how he turned out. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got any questions, comments, etc, put them in the comments below. Do check the description of this video of how you can pick up those figures yourself, and as promised, here are the 2 videos that you need to check out the 5-minute figure reviews of each of the figures individually. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.